I just remember gunshots and falling down.
For the first time, Hisham Awartani, the Palestinian American college student who was shot and paralyzed, is telling his story. How he and his two friends were ambushed on a November night in Burlington, Vermont, he says, because of racism.
Growing up in Palestine, this was something that I'd always thought was possible.
But did you think it happened here?
Not really, no. I definitely expected it would happen to me in like the West Bank in Palestine, but not in Vermont.
Hisham and his two best friends, Kinnan, Abdalhamid, and Tahseen Ahmed, all grew up together in the West Bank, doing everything together, including going to college in the U.S. With the war raging, the friends decided to stay with Hisham's family in Burlington during the Thanksgiving break.
Hisham's uncle was driving us from bowling alley, and before we went into the house, we decided to walk around the block. That's what we usually do.
Tahseen and I were both wearing the kufiya, like the traditional Palestinian headscarf, for a variety of reasons. Practically, because it was really cold, but on a more meaningful sense, it's because that we felt as Palestinians during this time period, it's important for us to show our identity and to show that we exist and that we're human. Just walking along the street, this man comes down the porch, approaches us, pulls out a pistol.
Tahseen was screaming when he was shot first. Hisham didn't make a sound while he was running. As soon as Tahseen started screaming, I was running.
Did you know you were shot?
I didn't quite process the fact until I looked at my phone and I saw my phone had blood on it. I was like, oh, I'd been shot.
All units be advised the shooter's unaccounted for.
The next day, federal agents arrested 48-year-old Jason Eaton, who lived steps from the shooting and had an arsenal of weapons in his apartment. He allegedly told the authorities who arrested him, "I've been waiting for you." Eaton has pleaded not guilty to attempted murder charges.
Why do you think he shot you?
Systematic dehumanization. People would like to focus on him as an individual. Oh, he's just this one evil guy. But the truth is, he's a symptom of a larger issue.
The bullet that hit Hisham struck his spine. Now paralyzed, he's learning how to navigate his new life.
When they told you what your future may look like, or at least what the immediate future would look like, what was that moment like?
I mean, yeah, it's definitely something that's hard, but I take solace in the fact that I'm able to receive this care. It makes me think of other people in Gaza who, have been disabled by bombings and they are not able to receive that. I know that my life will continue, but I don't know about theirs.
Tom Llamas, NBC News, Boston.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.